Hello and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today we are back in SpinTires MudRunner and we're going to be doing a review of this brand new truck from Banks. Now, this thing is his personal, this is basically a big personal project for him. It's a 2016 F350, but it's got custom sounds, it's got a lot of custom features, and it sounds crazy. Now, let me start it up and show you guys what I mean, and hopefully the sound comes across properly. Even if I put it in neutral and rev it, you can hear, everything. You can hear the engine, you can hear the turbo spooling up. Like, everything just sounds so good. Now, he has told me that there is a way to do a boosted launch in this truck. I'm not sure how you do it. The only way I know how to do a boosted launch is to put the parking brake on, build up the revs, and then drop it. But the problem with that is, you kind of, you have to do this weird, shift up to high and then back to automatic. So maybe that's how you do it, maybe it isn't. But regardless, it sounds insane going down the road. Like, it's a really, really good sounding truck. It's definitely one of the best sounding Powerstrokes that I've driven in MudRunner, as a mod. Not that they have Powerstrokes in MudRunner that aren't mods, but we'll gloss over that for now. But the truck itself is fast, it's powerful, it's capable, and really has no problem dealing with pretty much any situation that you throw it at, or that you throw at it. So, real quick, I wonder if it can haul that trailer. I highly doubt it. I very highly doubt it, but I would be curious to see if that's actually something that it can do. Yeah, no, definitely not. There would be a little tick that would pop up underneath the trailer, and it definitely didn't pop up. And I wouldn't expect it to, obviously. I wouldn't expect it to for that, but still, there's, it's one of those things that why would you not try? Now, Banks and, it's very interesting, Banks and a couple of other people are working on some very cool new things that, that some of you diesel guys are going to be really excited about. I'm not going to say exactly what they are just yet, because I'm not sure if they would want me talking about what those things are just yet, but I will say stay tuned for some really cool stuff very, very soon that you haven't seen before in MudRunner, because really, in a SpinTires game, well, you may have seen something similar, but not to the extent that they're doing it. So definitely stay tuned for a few new things regarding diesel trucks. Now, I'm actually going to find a flat spot and try out a couple of the add-ons for this truck, because we haven't really, number one, we haven't tried any of those yet, and number two, I need to walk you guys through what the actual upgrades you can do to this truck are, because first of all, what good is a truck review if I don't show you guys the actual upgrades that you can do, and secondly, this thing has some pretty cool ones, so we need to go ahead and go through them real quick. So let's stop the engine, we'll turn the garage on. Oh god, okay, so it's doing, sometimes it, oh, come on. There we go. Okay, sometimes it freaks out when you turn the garage on. So let's see. Air compressor. So we'll put that in. 1,500 liters of fuel, 3,000 repair points. So uninstall. Nope. Oh, God. Uninstall that. You can do fuel and tools, which is, again, the same amount of points. You can do a fuel trailer, which is like your normal fuel trailer. Garage trailer, normal garage trailer. Gooseneck, which, let's see if that one's been updated. That one, yeah, it's pretty much, it's like pretty much the same. I'm sure if you had the truck running, we could do a couple more things with it, but let's see. That's just, again, the same, carries 5 garage points. Light bar, lumber rack, so you can actually carry lumber with this truck, so it is functional. You can do the smaller fuel trailer, which actually looks really cool. You can do the utility trailer. You can do a long log trailer. You can do this next, which I'm not sure, why that's there. I think it's probably crossing over with another mod. But the actual toolbox itself, 50 liters of fuel, 3,000 repair points, and 4 garage points. That's extremely practical. We'll go ahead and take that off. You can do a normal utility trailer, which, is kind of something that you would probably use anyway. A welder. The thing that's cool about the welder is that the welder and the toolbox can fit it simultaneously. So you can have 3,000 repair points, 50 liters of fuel, and 4 garage points in the toolbox, as well as 50 liters of fuel, 3,000 repair points, and 4 garage points with the welder. So that's an insane combination right there for a rescue truck, for a scout truck, or for a just a general purpose vehicle. You have a slightly longer log trailer, and that's just kind of another mod that tends to carry over, and that's about it. So we're actually going to throw the probably the welder and the toolbox in this truck. And let's go ahead and get... Oh, I see what the problem is. Turn the garage off, start it back up, and let's see where the garage on this map is. Because I want to go... Oh, wait, it's literally right down there. Okay, that's perfect. We are going to take a slightly unorthodox route to get there, but I don't think that's going to be a problem, especially not for this guy. Oh, geez. It'll really just go up and down anything. It really will. Let's get down to that main road because... Oh, I know where we are. I know where we are, and I know where the garage is. I didn't realize I did, but it kind of occurred to me right off the top of my head, and then I was like, wait a minute. Like, now that we're getting closer, I remember exactly where we are. Oh, geez. Up and over, thank you very much. Alright, there's your fuel station. And then is your garage just over here? Yes. Okay, cool. Now, I'm pretty sure this is the only garage on this map. However, I'll have to check on that. So let's see. Drop off 4 garage points. Well, or 8 garage points. I mean, a little bit more than we needed, but still, to be fair, we got it. So I think, like I said, pretty sure that's the only garage. Yeah, it should be the only garage. So this truck actually, like, in the long run, really, really cool truck. And not only is it a really cool truck, but I think it's the first in hopefully a string of seeing more, like, modified diesels that aren't just, like, you know, lifted way off the ground, but that actually have a, you know, that actually have some other cool features besides the fact that they're just lifted. I mean, this is a performance diesel. So with that being said, it's definitely a cool truck, and definitely like a truck that I think people are gonna have fun using because it's like it's realistic. It feels like something that you would see. There we go. Can we operate the ramps? Okay. I was about to say, if we can't operate those ramps, I'm gonna be mildly upset about that. So let's see if we can switch to... This thing will work, but I kind of want the other truck because... Oh, God. Well... Recovering garage. Easy. Done. I want to put this thing on top of the trailer. And we'll do a little bit of a towing test. I've never towed with that truck before, so I don't know how it's going to react. It hopefully will... Oh, God. Oh, God. All right. So it falls through. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't happen with all of these. Because if it does, then we've definitely found a trailer issue that needs to be addressed. Oh, God. All right. Are you gonna... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yep. We've found an issue. All right. Let's not do that then. Let's kind of leave the trailer towing alone for now. So let's go to garage, and then gooseneck, remove the gooseneck, and then turn the garage off, because the garage doesn't exactly seem like it's the best use of our, or, well, not the garage, but sorry, but like the gooseneck doesn't seem like the best use of this truck at the moment. So before we do any more here, let's real quick go over to a racetrack and do a little bit of racetrack testing with this thing. Alright, so racetrack time in the 2016 F350. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to leave most of the upgrades out of it, honestly, for this. I'm just going to put fuel in it, and we're going to go. So I'm not really interested in adding that much weight to this truck. I just want to see how fast it is when you get, like, right down to it out on a racetrack. So we can go this way. This way works just as well. That should work. Yeah, I think this is actually, like, the proper direction. Like, I think this is the way you're supposed to go on the racetrack. So let me turn the diff lock off. I'm going to see how it does with that. We're running MudRunner mod, so we're not, you know, we don't need to worry about rock damage or anything like that. With diff lock off, it actually slides around very predictably, but it's not actually that fast. So yes, it's a little out of its element here at the racetrack, but it actually drives really, really well. I like the way this truck drives. It's predictable. It actually handles really well, and which is not something I would have expected. But like when you pitch it into a corner with like the diff lock off, you get this nice little progressive slide. The front pulls you a little bit, and then the rear slides around to meet you, and it's very, very easy. It's very easy to drive. Probably one of the easiest trucks to drive quickly that I've ever driven in MudRunner. And I know it's not a race truck. It's totally not a race truck, so this is a little bit, again, out of the truck's element. But at the end of the day, I do feel like it's pretty, it's okay, so it's pretty forgiving, and it's also pretty willing to follow your directions as a driver. So I would like, and what I mean by that is like if you're sliding towards a tree and you see the tree, unless you're like directly in front of it, you still have time to correct yourself and and before you actually hit the tree. And with little taps of the steering, you get these nice, smooth, progressive slides. Now, I know for a fact we're not going to be able to jump this. I will attempt it just for the sheer sake of doing it, but yeah, that's about what I figured was going to happen, is that we were going to hit on the front and the truck was just going to drop effectively. So even if you are racing it, you will probably have to go around almost all the jumps that you get access to. I would love a, I guess, race version of this truck, like that's got a little bit different gearing. It doesn't really even need more power. It just needs, more gearing. I feel like with, maybe 6 or even 7 gears, this thing would be crazy fast. Like maybe, I mean, it's quick in fifth, but like if you added a 6th gear to this truck, it would be incredibly fast. So that, I mean, if that was an idea, like that would be very cool. And I know, like, Banks himself, though, has said that he's not really going to make any adjustments to this truck. This is like a personal truck to him. So, and I respect that, but I think that if he was going to make another version of it, that maybe wasn't like his truck per se, but like a different version, a racing version, that would be really, really, really cool. And I think a lot of people would love to drive it because I love driving this truck. And honestly, it's one of the best handling trucks I've ever driven in MudRunner, and I mean that wholeheartedly. So if you added a little bit more speed, God, this thing would be a monster. It would be absolutely incredible to drive, and it would be so fast and so predictable and so easy that honestly, like, you would have trouble pulling me out of this truck. Like, you would have trouble pulling me out of this truck and putting me in something else because it's just that good. It's genuinely just that good. See, like, super easy to place, no big deal at all. Like, honestly, dude, I just want to keep driving it because it's so rewarding to drive. It's genuinely rewarding to drive, and you can't say that about a lot of vehicles in MudRunner. The only thing that I wish is that it was faster. That's the only thing, really the only thing. But at the end of the day, it's an amazing truck. It's really an amazing truck that everybody should try out at least once. It definitely needs to be in your garage, whether or not you want a, whether you want a performance diesel that isn't like crazy lifted, or you want a truck that's just fun to drive, or you want an amazing scout truck, you want an amazing rescue truck, or you want an amazing hauling rig. It's pretty much got everything, and it's really, I think, one of the best, if not the best, all-rounders really ever to come to MudRunner, and I have no problem saying that. So we're going to finish it off, I think, with a little bit of a... Yep, that works. Oh my God. Well, here we are. I mean, hey, I guess if it fits, it sits, right? But if you guys enjoyed this truck review in SpinTires MudRunner, don't forget to slam that like button. Tell me in the comments below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Talk to y'all later.